Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. And it's the Thunderbirds will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So Texas State's offense to go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point...
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. He slides past the 1st down marker and picks it up on 4th. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
The Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Quarterback keep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Tight end now in motion. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bobcats!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the Thunderbirds offense, who will go to work for the 1st time in this one. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you can tell QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
This will make the offensive coordinator's life easier, taking over first and goal at the 1. It's complete on the right side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got his man on the outside. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And it's the Thunderbirds look to keep this drive humming.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The Thunderbirds will snap it on 1st and 10.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete in the middle. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The throw. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think me, you guys, all of us up here were thinking run. It's on the 1-yard line, but this offense, they knew what they were doing. They had this play ready to pull. Play action, throw the football, the 1-yard touchdown pass.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. Gets the back moving. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking down the middle. Fires complete on the crosser. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's got it inside the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, I know he makes it look easy, but trust me, it's not. For him to run the post route like that and then locate the ball in the air, out-jump a defender on a 50-50 ball, and have the hand strength to reel that one in, that is impressive.
And the Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Jenkins. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Texas State. Quick strike through the air for the score. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Jackson will throw. On the move and looking deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got it down the field. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And it's the Thunderbirds with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Spin, still running. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game.
There's some room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He's got trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Thunderbirds come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets in the 2nd level, a lot of people start to hold their breath because it could be a house call. You know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive. Up front, this defense has got to get a lot more physical.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Pickup of 13. And that's a first down for the offense.
Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! And they take it in for 6 more points. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. goes this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
At the 14-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And it's the Thunderbirds trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, though.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Motion from the wideout. Makes the catch, and he's free. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays.
Turning it on to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He gets a block. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab on the left.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Buys a little time. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Using his legs to buy some time. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give to the back. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on first down. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Burgess. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Here's a heat, and it's a sack. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And it's the Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Burgess. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Picks up the first down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. And it's the Hoosiers looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Bobcat Stadium. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
And the Bobcats will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. And the returner will be dragged down. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. Get our confidence going. We just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Jackson will throw. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Thunderbirds will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Maybe a crease. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Open on the right side, that's Smith. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Bobcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And the Bobcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Moves around to clear up the vision. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Bobcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Texas State. And the stomping has commenced. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Brings up second down.
Jackson gonna throw it. Complete. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Nice move to keep running. There's a crease. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll send the back in motion. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
Number 97, set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, the sweet chute gets him free. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Texas State. Balled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And it's the Thunderbirds will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Sparks. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Using the quick game. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Bobcats are rolling down the field. Running inside. It's Jenkins. Makes it past the marker. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Bobcats. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, you got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. If you can't jump out of your gap, you can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Thunderbirds can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Jackson gonna throw it. Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Now the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle, and he'll be brought down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the right. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Turns it on down the left side. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that is a play the big fella is never going to forget. Johnny on the spot. He's able to scoop up the fumble. And there was just green grass out ahead of him, and the big fella rumbling and stumbling as far as his legs would take him.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Trying to impose their will with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Motion from the back. Just going to keep it after the snap. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. He is in, takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Thunderbirds.
The head coach's heart just skipped a beat. Looks like they were going in for the easy touchdown, but he puts it on the ground. Everything's going bad. But Johnny on the spot. Somebody was paying attention, David, and was able to hop on that ball for a touchdown.
And that's why you always keep competing. Coaches are going to harp on that all the time. Finish the play. You're never out of it. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's a perfect example. Ball gets on the ground. Offensive player now says, oh, crud, I got to jump on it. Jumps on the football and gets a touchdown.
They go to the counter. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Caught behind the line. It's Sparks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Bobcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. On the run, it's Jenkins. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the counter. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. From the red zone, it's Jenkins. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Bobcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Bobcats! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The give to the right. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Quick release by the QB. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Red pass hits complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line with a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. Right back to it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
At the 33. Good enough for a first down.